The Sealaska internship program has been around since the 80s. It's our longest running shareholder development program. It's been the source of many success stories, and it's really a key part of Sealaska's history and where we are today. My name is Kailteen. My English name is Tessa Cox, and I am the Senior Director of Shareholder Development here at Sealaska. The Sealaska internship is a summer program for post-secondary students where they're getting on-the-job work experience, but really it's a lot more than that. They have the opportunity to connect with their culture, to come to Juneau. Some of them have never been here, and really connect with their homeland and learn a lot more about who they are professionally and who they are personally and culturally. So I think it's different than a typical internship program because you're really getting a lot more out of it.
My name is Halimia Mianum. That's my Tsimshian name. My English name is Kayla Roberts. I am the Senior Shareholder Development Manager at Sealaska. We have built this intern program to help our students start to experience what the real workplace is like. We want them to be connected to their culture, and that really looks different for everyone. So this intern program brings in language opportunities, art opportunities, a time to be in Southeast Alaska.
Something that is unique about our program is that there is a huge variety of types of internships, so we get a really diverse intern cohort each year. Some interns are coming from the East Coast and have never been to Alaska. Some of them grew up in our rural communities and have spent their whole life here and are really connected to their culture and homelands. But it creates an opportunity where they all can learn from each other. We've heard from students before that they're the only Indigenous person in their science program at their school. So this is an opportunity that they know that there's more people that look like me, that think like me in this space, and they can have someone to talk to as they continue on through their education path and career.
Calvin and Kalila are two of our interns with Sealaska Heritage Institute. They're working in the Archives and Collections Department, and they both have different backgrounds than that, but what's so cool about that internship is it really gives interns an opportunity to dive into research and dive into projects that interest them with their own heritage and with Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian history.
My name is Calvin Urita. I'm from Valdez, Alaska. It's a town in South Central. I moved to Anchorage when I was 12. I heard about this internship through a family friend and decided to apply for the archives position. I'm currently studying to get my degree in computer science. This internship has been on a different sort of path, but this is unique in that it's teaching me generalized job skills, it's teaching me specific job skills, and it's giving me a chance to connect to my culture in a way I absolutely would never get to do otherwise. I am Tsimshian, and I wasn't really connected to that heritage. So through this internship, I've been able to connect to these archival materials and connect to these cultural materials and really learn a lot about who we are.
My name's Kalila Ariola. I am a student at the University of North Carolina. It's been different kind of transitioning from living here, where everything is related to Tlingit and Tlingit culture and being able to fully be surrounded in that. Also is why I ended up doing Archives and Collections this summer, is because I do have an interest in the history of my people and learning about our culture on a deeper level. I think record keeping is incredibly important, especially for Indigenous communities. There's a lot of information that gets lost. I have friends back in North Carolina who are doing internships this summer as well, and the experience is very different. I think here you're allowed a lot of exploration to kind of figure out what you want to do.
Being able to offer opportunities like that, that's not just learning workplace skills, but being able to truly connect is really the entire reason that we do this. And that's, I think, why we work at Sealaska. It's different than a regular corporation because we really do have values that we believe in, and those values were taught to us from our ancestors, and that's really shapes the work that we do today. So when we can see that reflected in an intern experience is really powerful.
My name's Harinat Kong, and I am the Applications Development Intern here at Sealaska with the Shareholder Relations team. I kind of Grew up all around. For the first 10 years I was moving around like every year. I didn't really have childhood best friends or anything like that. I didn't really go outside to play. All I really had all the time consistently was my parents' home computer. And through that, I was always obsessed with the wealth of knowledge at my fingertips and everything it could do. So then when we moved to Heidelberg, I was still really into computers. I had never really thought of it as a career. I had no clue what I was going to do for my career. But through this, I was able to figure out that it was something that I could do as a livelihood and something that I could use to help my people, which is really important to me because, moving around so much and not really having childhood connections with all those places, it is really important to me that I have the means to give back to the one place that did give me that sense of community.
Oki ni Doniko Clara Nightgun, Clara Mooney Hinudikyang. Hi, my name's Clara Mooney Nightgun. I'm entering my junior year at Stanford University, where I'm an Earth Systems major and Land Systems track, and I am one of the Native Lands and Resource interns with Tlingit and Haida this year. So one of the things that really drew me to specifically the Tlingit and Haida Native Lands and Resource Division 1 was sort of how integral culture and community were to the internship. So all the work that we do within the environmental unit, which is the sort of sub-track that I'm in Native Lands and Resource Division, it is very impactful to the community. Like, we listen to what the community's needs are and then we respond to them. So a lot of my work, I get to see like actual change being made. And so that's what really drew me to that one specifically. And so I think food sovereignty is a really interesting field because in Native communities, it combines a lot of different things. Care for our land, care for our animal relatives, and then care for our people.
We really believe in the potential of our students, the potential of our shareholders. Everybody is unique, everyone is on a different path, and the wide variety of internships that we offer gives a chance for so many different people to learn and grow. Kelsey was our first intern with the Nature Conservancy. That's a new partnership, and she has a lot of background in tech, and she was really excited to start learning about a new career path in storytelling and photography.
I'm Kelsey Braceman. I don't have a native name. It's actually one of the reasons I wanted to come up this summer, is I've been trying to trace back like what clan I should be adopted by. When Sealaska posted an internship called Storytelling, I was very intrigued. I do a lot of writing and photography for fun when I'm traveling and publish like a lot in that space. And so seeing that come up and seeing, I could maybe try that for a career track was really exciting to me. Here at the Nature Conservancy Alaska, I honestly, I've never been more supported anywhere in terms of having managers and other people who are supporting me at the place who really want to bring my goals to the forefront. I've been doing these watercolors and other graphics that are just like potentially for next year's annual reports or for their slideshows to funders. Just kind of more telling the emotional story of like, what is Alaska? What can help people connect, especially who are outside of this place? What can help people connect to how important it is that we do this kinds of work? So we had a lot of really beautiful days this summer in Juneau, and one of the things that my manager Jean said to me one of the days was just like, okay, on Friday it's gonna be gorgeous, don't come in. You'll work, but I want you to just find a forest, go into it, and bring your camera, bring your notebook, and just write, just practice telling the story of what it is to be in that forest.
I think it's really important to indigenize the tech industry because there are so few indigenous coders and programmers, and it's really hard to get your foot in the door when you don't have a segue like this, when you don't have somebody that's willing to reach a hand out and say that we have this opportunity for you.
I don't imagine myself working in an environmental space that does not include a Native voice or other Native people. I feel like the way that I now view environmental science is one that is so integrated within culture and traditional ecological knowledge that I feel like without those things it would not be nearly as impactful.
I hope that each intern leaves their internship experience feeling more connected to who they are and feeling that they can walk into any situation and belong there. Go to sealaska.com/careers and learn more.